Okay, so we're back at the workbench for part 2 of the consistency and compression mods here at Airsoft DIY. And what I want to go over today is ported piston heads. So I know I told you guys we'd be moving to cylinder head compression and nozzle compression next, but I wanted to touch on porting your piston head for the maximum seal in the piston head O-ring. So, as you can see, I have my pistons here, and on this aftermarket piston head, as you can see, there are 8 ports. Those are these small holes here, and what those do is, during the cycle, those absorb air and use that pressure to expand the O-ring up against the walls of the cylinder, thus making an even better compression seal during the stroke. So I've got my stock Chinese piston here with the stock piston head, and as you can see, it only has 4 ports. And what we're going to do to fix this, to further increase the compression of this piston, is we're going to take a drill and a small drill bit, and we're going to drill out 4 more ports on this piston head. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll take a look at how it does. I've got a power drill here with a 9/64 of an inch bit in, and we've got the piston head taken apart and all the pieces assembled, and I've got this foam that I'm going to use to brace the head, and I'm going to go ahead and make ports where they are lacking on this piston head. So I'll be back after that. Alright, so I have the ports drilled out. As you can see, I'm actually pretty pleased with how the drill did its work. They look pretty nice. One thing I am going to do now, because you do not want to do any damage to any sorbothane pads you may have in your gearbox, is shave down with some sandpaper this excess plastic shards that is left over from the drilling, and I'm going to clean it up and get the piston head back together, and we'll test it out. Alright, so I have all the excess plastic shaved off the piston head with a file, and I have the piston head reinstalled on the piston, and we have successfully ported a piston head. This will help you suck the last little bit out of your compression to get the best feet per second and consistency possible out of your piston head. Next video we will move on to the cylinder head and the nozzle, and we'll look at some feeding tips. Until then, this is video 2, signing off.